The sad end of Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter. He loved animals and tragically met his end because of one. Since childhood, Steve Irwin knew the animal world, thanks to his parents who dedicated their lives to rescuing lost animals, especially reptiles, and caring for them at their zoo in Australia. Growing up among crocodiles, snakes, koalas, and kangaroos, Steve developed a deep love and extensive knowledge of Australian wildlife. Even without a college degree, he became one of the greatest experts on these animals. But all the studying in the world couldn't prepare him for what would happen in the future. He lived his life in a bizarre way, and it was all recorded. Steve's passion led him to take on some risky jobs. He volunteered to care for crocodiles, capturing over 100 of these animals, contributing to their species preservation, until a tragedy struck his life. His parents, who taught him everything he knew about animals, passed away. Because of this, Steve became the proud owner of his family's zoo, which he renamed Australia Zoo, aiming to create natural habitats for all the zoo's animals. But he became truly famous when an opportunity arose. His journey on television began when an Australian TV station aired footage of him capturing crocodiles. This exposure led to the creation of his iconic documentary series Crocodile Hunter, which captivated the world with its engaging and fun style, educating people about wildlife and how to handle dangerous animals like venomous snakes. That's probably how you came to know him. The guy became famous worldwide. He partnered with various famous channels like Discovery Channel. However, Steve Irwin's life came to a tragic end. In September 2006, during the filming of a documentary called Ocean's Deadliest, Steve made a decision that would be the end of his life. The idea of the documentary was to film large sharks, but while waiting for a giant of the sea to appear, he decided to dive to film some footage with other animals. That's when he encountered a giant stingray. It was one of the most incredible animals he had ever seen, but there was something about this animal that was very risky for a human. Its barb. It can easily pierce a human body, and it's venomous. What should have been an exciting experience turned into tragedy when the stingray attacked Steve, piercing his chest with its venomous barb. His friends desperately tried to help him, but his injuries were fatal. They took him to a beach, and a helicopter came to rescue him. But despite all the efforts of his team and the doctors who arrived quickly, Steve Irwin did not survive. All of this was recorded because his cameraman was a personal friend of Steve's, and they agreed never to stop filming, no matter what happened. These recordings were never released, so everything we know about the attack comes from the swimmers who were with Steve. His death remains a complete mystery to this day. This story shocked the world and was considered a great loss. His public funeral at the family zoo was watched by millions of people around the world, showing how much he touched people's hearts with his love and dedication to wildlife. Steve Irwin will always be remembered as a true wildlife advocate.